MCA Universal Home Video is proud to announce the video release of one of the year's funniest and most charming pictures. I'm Not Rappaport.
I was just about to make a very important point here when we were interrupted. What were we talking about?
We wasn't talking. You was talking. I wasn't talking.
A decidedly cockeyed view of the joys and tribulations of growing old.
How are you going to hit me if you can't see me?
I just keep punching till I hear crunching. 3.
This is an embarrassing demonstration.
Based on one of the most successful plays in American theater history, this Tony Award winner has been acclaimed both on and off Broadway, as well as throughout the world.
My God, you're right. You are a black man.
In its limited release, the critics raved, stating Walter Matthau has never been funnier. Ossie Davis is perfect, a marvelously odd couple. And in I'm Not Rappaport, Walter Matthau has one of the richest characters of his career.
Yeah, what?
United Consumers Protection Agency.
What the hell is this? $9.50 for these lamb chops now, is that correct?
No, that is neither correct nor just.
Thought so.
$7.20.
So don't miss out on the most hilarious and charming video release of the year. Walter Matthau and Ossie Davis, I'm Not Rappaport, from MCA Universal Home Video.
A family in crisis
People are losing their farms.
falls prey to a self-proclaimed prophet.
This man is answering some of my questions.
Reardon's talking good sense.
We don't just talk about our problems, we do something about them.
They're talking crazy. They got a lot of guns.
I don't like that man. I don't want the kids going anywhere near him.
God, he wants you with us.
I wouldn't count on my husband.
Sheriff, my wife and kids have been kidnapped.
God told me all about your sins.
You can't hold my wife against her will.
We're not holding her against her will.
There's no point in your looking for me.
We changed her will.
I'm where I am because that's where I want to be.
I don't know that these people took your wife and kids.
If no one in the entire government's gonna help me, I'm gonna do it myself.
If you leave, you're walking out of here without your children.
Snatch kids out of cults. Be careful now. These people are serious. They want these children to be their army.
They've got automatic weapons. These are the people that got your kids, Lewis. Reardon's group has vowed not to be taken alive.
Sheriff Higgins is dead.
What? This is war.
I'm going in with you.
Now, a desperate battle begins as a father fights to save his family.
Put the children down. If you're gonna shoot me, then you go ahead, because I ain't leaving without them.
Divided by hate. Based on a controversial true story, this suspense drama was directed by and stars Emmy Award-winning actor Tom Skerritt, Dylan Walsh of the blockbuster hit Congo, and Andrea Roth. Divided by Hate. Available on video cassette.
I got soup.
I got idiots online.
Anything interesting? Preacher's back on the resources forum. Whoa, there goes the last one. Guy's talking to himself again. What an asshole. Let's check out the high rollers.
Compulsive investors. How about degenerate gambling jerk-offs?
It's treatable, you know.
Jeez, what's this guy talking about?
I don't know. Looks pretty upset.
Probably hammered. Look at this guy. He's so screwed up he can't find the shift key.
No. Something's not right here. I think this is a suicide note.
Directory.
A male Caucasian jump from number 640, EMS ETA, 2 minutes. Victim is on the street.
It's an awful lot for fungus, Professor Cooper.
Ah, but the taste.
I prefer canned. You know, in stews, just pop open the can, throw it in there. Bet I could fool you.
I'm easily fooled.
So what do you say, I come over? We'll have a little contest. Me and my can, you and your shrink wrap.
You know what I always say is never underestimate the power of a woman and her crock pot. Bye, Kristen.
Here you go, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I'm in line in the cafeteria, and Clayterman comes up behind me. He doesn't say anything, right? But I know he's there.
The smell.
It's like landfill.
You know, you're gonna have to learn to be a little more tolerant because I hear it happens to everyone eventually.
Trust me, if I live that long, I'll only breathe in. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, I feel this thing. The son of a bitch pinched me right on the ass.
Clayterman?
Yes.
No.
Yes. And I think I even got a black and blue mark.
Oh. Well, you might have a little something there, but I don't think you got enough to indict Clayterman.
Jordan?
What?
It's better. I have news.
The fellowship? Yale?
Yes!
All right. Congratulations. So when do you go?
I leave for New Haven in 2 weeks.
What? Jesus, I thought we'd have the whole year together. No, listen. I think that we have to talk about
I think
this.
you think too much. It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I love you.
Oh, God, what's that smell?
Oh.
It smells so good. Not as good as yours.
And how is everything this evening, Professor?
I will. Isn't this the non-smoking section?
This guy's been in here every night this week. He spends $10 on coffee, cannoli, acts like he owns the place.
I'm gonna say something.
Please, I'll hint it.
Thank you.
It'll be okay.
I'm sorry, we've had someone complain about the cigarette.
You know what this course is really about? It's about storytelling, which may well be the world's second oldest profession. Now, what does this storyteller do? Storyteller helps us make sense out of the chaos, the pain, the injustice of our life. It helps us forget about ourselves and lose ourselves into the lives of others, where we can learn from them, learn truth. And to me, that's wisdom. It's the ability to understand the difference between facts and truth. Yes?
Professor Cooper, the one-winged phoenix isn't on your reading list?
That is correct.
But that's your book, isn't it? Like a bestseller?
Right again.
Then shouldn't we be looking at that? I mean, you're a famous writer.
Well, I'm giving a course here. I'm not on a book tour, but if you want to read it, you just go right ahead. I think it's great because I get 85 cents for every hardcover sale. But make no mistake about it, I give major credit for sucking up. And you, Ms. Hanley, you're off to a fine start.
That'll do it, Dr. Cooper.
So, what do we got today?
Just the faculty physical. I'm a little late.
Nurse, you better walk these over. He needs his insurance certificate today. So, been a bad boy, huh?
Cooper J. We need it quick, so make it stat. I'm sorry. Could you come back and see the doctor? Right now, please?
Any shortness of breath, dizziness, pressure in the chest area, or back pains?
What the hell is this?
Just answer the question and breathe in.
No, wait, just wait. Look, Lenny, you're making me more than a little nervous here. Now, what is going on?
Jordan, what's going on is it appears that you've had a serious cardiac episode.
What? A heart attack?
Something like that.
Come on, what is this, a little trick you're playing on me? Is that it?
Look, it could be a false positive. What I want to do is I want to transfer you to University Hospital, run some tests overnight, and see what we get.
That's ridiculous. I am a runner. I'm fine.
Jordan, not according to the lab.
Are you comfortable, Professor Cooper?
Did you make that call?
Yes, I did, but I got a machine. I left a message. Now get some rest.
Hi. We're here for, Jordan Cooper.
He's all yours.
Look, I am telling you there's been a mistake. And if you just let me use the phone there, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Take him up to 3.
Now listen.
Get the restraints.
Come on. Nurse, please. There is something terribly wrong here. You've got to help me. I'll give you a number to call, and they'll tell you who I am. See, I'm calm. I'm not crazy.
Let me get you something to help you sleep.
No, please.
I ain't your mama. Where we going?
Cooper, comma Jordan, surgery, 4B.
Take it easy, guy. Everything's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay.
Think we need restraints?
Ah, he's all right.
Hey!
I think I need a second opinion.
Nurse? Jordan Cooper, my patient who was in here yesterday. Any idea where he might be?
According to this, he checked himself out last night, against medical advice. He was processed out at 2 a.m.
Okay. It's a false positive anyway. Probably really freaked him out. Thanks.
And we're only 6 minutes into the third quarter.
Hey, what'll it be? Usual? No. Scotch, rocks, top shelf.
Which I must absolutely insist on paying for.
Excuse me?
The other night, at the restaurant, I was the offending smoker.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, I'm sorry about that. It was just...
No apologies. You've done me a considerable service.
Ah, the service?
Yes. A most unfortunate habit. Even if it did pay for a vast sum of public works here in Raleigh-Durham. And I include in that our pride, our fine university.
Look, Mr.
Dietz. Hollis Dietz at your service.
Look, Mr. Dietz, I don't know what this is all about, but...
It's about my smoking. A most offensive and intemperate habit. Don't you agree? Well, you must. 'Cause you're the one that got me to stop. Come on now, a toast to the boundless good health that awaits us both. Come on. My doctor has been after me for years to quit. What does your doctor say?
Hey. Sorry I'm late.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, God. Yeah, hello.
Was this a troubled sleep or the sleep of innocence?
No, I think you've got the wrong number.
I shall die as my fathers died and sleep as they sleep. Even so, for the glass of the years is brittle wherein we gaze for a span.
Who is this?
Where are my manners? It's Hollis. Hollis Dietz. And how are you this fine morning, Professor Cooper?
Asleep.
Oh, I don't think so. Now we've been properly introduced.
That was you at the hospital, wasn't it? What are you, insane?
Oh, how we rush to judgment.
You know, I'm going to the police.
I'm afraid I've offended you. Don't you like poetry, Professor?
Jordan Cooper.
Yes?
Lieutenant Shannon, would you like to come with me, sir?
Thank you. So I checked with my doctor. He said it's it's a giant bureaucratic mistake and some computer glitches. And then last night, this guy calls me 3:30 in the morning. My number is unlisted. Now, I don't know how this guy found me, first at the bar and then at home, but it's giving me the creeps.
And you haven't done any surveys lately or giving your number out?
No, I never give it out. I work a lot at home. I would have students call me at all hours.
What did he say, sir?
Oh, nothing really. I mean, he asked me how I was sleeping, and then he started quoting Swinburne. That's Algernon Charles Swinburne. He's a 19th century poet.
I prefer Bloomsbury to Swinburne. I find the Victorians too overblown.
Yeah, overblown. Well, that's this guy all over.
How so?
Oh, well, everything he says is grandiose and floral and southern. I mean, the guy thinks he's like Big Daddy or something.
And you saw him just once at
Providence. Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, sir, in all likelihood, this man is harmless. As strange as it may seem, this business in the hospital may just have been a coincidence. My advice is to change your number and forget about it. He'll lose interest.
So that's it?
Well, we can pull your phone records, find out about this call last night. If it was local, we'll know where to find him. We'll talk to him and see what he has to say. Go home, Professor. Try not to think about it. Now, here's my card. If you do hear from him again, give me a call. I'm sorry, I know it's a bit unnerving. People can be strange.
Thank you.
Come here, you. So you finally broke down and got cable, huh? Good for you. Keep you occupied between visits.
I didn't get cable.
Well, it's here. And I've been watching it. Even the grown-up channel.
What are you talking about?
Well, somebody hooked it up.
Who? What did he look like?
I don't know.
Catherine, this is important. What did he look like?
Dietz.
I think she's lovely, Jordan. You're a lucky man.
You came into my house?
It wasn't hard. A good functional layout needs a woman's touch. You should let her do more.
What do you think this is, some kind of fucking game?
Please, Jordan, ladies are present.
What? What did you do? You put a bug in here? A camera?
Jordan, stop it!
And how's that? Is that coming in loud and clear now, you fuckhead?
Softly, Jordan. You'll give yourself a spell, like a child who lacks discipline. Well, like Alex.
You listen to me. You lay a hand on that boy, I'll kill you. Hold, you go straight home. You call this number. You tell him Dietz called. He was in the house. He threatened Alex.
Your nephew? Why? I'm scared, Jordan.
It's okay. Just do it. Susan?
Jordan.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
Where's
fine.
Alex?
Jordan.
Alex! Alex. Oh, Alex.
Jordan,
oh,
would you
thank
slow
God.
down? What's going on?
I'll tell you later. Just grab everything you need and let's go. Don't answer that.
It's my modem. You don't answer it.
Come on, I want you out of here. Alex! Alex, come on!
Wait just a second.
It's a friend of yours.
Wait.
Hey, you're messing it up!
You're out of here. Come on. Let's go. Go out to the cave. Just cash. Credit cards, nothing with ID. Here, Alex.
Where? Jordan, what's all this about?
Remember when we went on spring break?
Yeah?
Okay, go 1 mile south. Stay at the first place you come to. I'll be there as soon as I can.
You're not mixed up in something, are you?
Go.
God, I wish you'd talk to me.
I never knew Uncle Jordan had any cool friends.
Hello?
Seasonably warm.
Can I see some ID, please? Thanks. Come on up.
May I come in?
I didn't know they were sending someone over.
It'll only be a minute.
Yeah, sure. This whole thing has been very unnerving. Can I get you something to drink?
It's a dreadful business. And no, thank you very kindly. Things are not going well for Jordan.
And why's that?
Well, he's about to get arrested for your murder. Peekaboo, Jordan. Oh, forgive me. Are you indisposed? Not receiving visitors? Thinking your obdurate, manly thoughts? Do you dream of me? Of doing me great harm? When is the moment that childhood is at an end? When the door opens and lets your terrible future in?
Make sure you dust the cable box and check the remotes.
Excuse me. Professor Cooper? You say you last saw Ms. Roberts around 6:30 this evening. You got a call from Dietz, and then you reacted.
Yeah.
I think that we should continue this down at the station. You can call your lawyer if you like.
Am I under arrest?
No. No. The forensic team needs to continue here. There's a crew working at the victim's apartment. I can coordinate better at the station.
Okay, so what I've got here is that this man, Hollis Dietz, who you know only as a smoker in an Italian restaurant, screws up your lab tests, buys you a drink, calls your unlisted number, installs cable in your house, plays computer games with your nephew, beams secret radio programs into your head, and murders your girlfriend. Have I got that straight?
It was a clock radio. His voice came over the clock radio. It was not beamed into my head.
This commitment order for Durham County, schizophrenia, this would make you technically an escaped mental patient.
You stupid son of a bitch!
Jordan,
I was a
excuse
mistake.
me. My client has answered your questions to the best of his ability. Now charge him with a crime or let him go.
Mr. Cooper, did you kill Catherine Roberts?
You don't have to answer that.
No, I did not.
Then you're free to go. Please, don't leave town.
Professor Cooper's a man of substance, a property owner with ties to the community. He is not going anywhere.
Relax, Mr. Bannister. We're not in court. Yet.
Mr. Cooper, I'm very sorry about Miss Roberts. Thank you for your time.
You let that guy out of here. I think they're beaming something into your head.
Oh, that's funny. I like that, but I don't think he did it.
You believe somebody screwed up his lab tests and put him in the psych ward?
Well, I don't think he made it up.
Well, what did the phone company say?
No record. Somebody this good wouldn't leave a trail.
All that BS about computers and conspiracies, I think Cooper was setting this up from the start.
Oh, yeah, sure. Then he kills his girlfriend in his car so he looks so guilty he couldn't be guilty.
It's a theory.
Yeah, well, we need more than theory.
Balance 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Thank you for using in-room checkout.
That's our boy.
It's hard to tell.
8:19 p.m., Jordan Cooper walks up to an ATM, slips in his card, punches his number.
So far, not a felony.
8:22, a white male enters a facing grocery store, buys a 50-foot hank of heavy-duty clothesline.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's the same type of rope used to tie the victim's hands and feet. I got forensics working on the fibers.
Witnesses.
Clerk behind the counter. Pretty complete description, right down to the shades and those cute little professor patches at his elbows. The register shows the sale took place exactly 8 minutes after Cooper was photographed at the ATM.
I talked to Kathy Roberts after she left Cooper's house. She was very upset. She was there when Dietz called.
You notice the only one who ever talks to Dietz is Jordan Cooper?
Have you noticed we have absolutely perfect information?
Hey, Lieutenant, check this out.
What?
Seems our victim is leaving the professor.
She got a fellowship. She was due in New Haven in 2 weeks.
Well, what do you suppose this is? Couldn't possibly be a motive now, could it, Lieutenant Shannon?
All right. Get a warrant. Let's bring him in.
If you ask me, I just think we're wasting our time.
I don't think you understand, Jordan. There is a warrant for your arrest.
What happened?
The police went to Judge Lampner with the evidence, and he swore out a complaint. They have a warrant.
Dispatches 123.
A warrant for you.
10 6 minutes.
No, not about that. About that other thing.
What, the evidence? Let's see, they can place you in an ATM a little after 8 last night. Did you know they have cameras hidden in those things? Takes your picture every time you stick in your card. And they know that Kathy was going to leave you in 2 weeks. So they figured they got a motive. The neighbors heard quite a commotion that evening.
Right. Well, I don't think it's such a good time to talk right now. Can I call you a little later? I gotta run.
No, it's your time to buy.
Yeah, right?
find out more about this man. Otherwise, I don't stand a chance.
You said you had a name?
Yeah. Hollis Dietz. Well, that's phony. It's probably some kind of anagram. Hollis. Hollis. Holy Dietz. Holy deity. Yeah, that's about his speed. Now what?
Well, what else do you know?
Nothing. The guy's like smoke. It's like he doesn't exist. Except,
Except what?
what if I'm not the first? Huh? Alex,
Oh, yeah?
you say that thing connects to a telephone?
Sure, no problem.
Even this line here?
Yeah, I already checked.
And can you look things up like stuff in newspapers and magazines?
No problem. I got an account from school. I can use it anywhere.
But if somebody were really, really good, Alex, could they find you if you were hooked up on the telephone line?
Yeah. Oh, but they'd have to be way competent.
You know anybody else's account number?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but what?
Mom made me promise.
Okay. Just this once.
What do you want me to look up?
I'm scared, Jordan.
I don't think this is about you and Alex. I don't even think it was about Catherine. He just used her. Try and finish me off. God, I still can't believe it.
Uncle Jordan, I think I got something. You gotta check this out.
So what do you got?
Well, I backed in with all that stuff he gave me, and the machine gave me a bunch of garbage. But then I ran a Boolean and Omni, and the thing just cranked.
What is it, Jordan?
Let's see, lawyer in D.C., compulsive gambler, killed himself. Left a suicide note on the internet. Sources close to Barnes said he was obsessed with an unidentified mystery man. Raymond used to go on about this man who invaded his life and took control. I know now it was a cry for help. At the time of his apparent suicide, Barnes was under the care of psychiatrist Hugh Harris, who had no comment.
Do you think it's Dietz?
Well, it's a start. Good work. Don't park your car where you're staying. All right? You got enough cash?
Yeah. Are you sure you shouldn't just go to the police?
Yeah, absolutely sure. Hey.
I love you, Uncle Jordan.
Yeah. Take care.
Oh, what the hell? You'll probably get another book out of it. Here. For God's sake, be careful.
Yes, Arlington, Virginia. You have a listing for a Raymond Barnes, B-A-R-N-E-S.
I'm sorry, there's no listing.
How about Grace Barnes? All right, I need an office listing for a Dr. Hugh Harris.
Yes, 555-1331.
Right, thanks.
Damage to the base is said to be heavy. The Israeli jets are reported to have made it back to their headquarters safely.
A killer struck on Bennett Avenue in the University District. The victim was 27-year-old Catherine Roberts, a graduate student and teacher's aide at Carolina University's...
Yeah, Dr. Harris. Yes, look, this is about Raymond Barnes.
What about him?
Well, you see, I went to high school with Raymond and, you know, all that business about the mystery man. Well, we We read about it up here in Michigan, and it was such a shock. You know, I was hoping to talk to you about that.
Where was that?
Where was
Where did you
what?
go to high school with Raymond Barnes?
No.
Are you a reporter?
No.
The novel, a minor bestseller, published in 1990, was sold to the movies, but is not yet in production. County records indicate that Cooper was recently hospitalized briefly for a mental condition.
How much do I
His
owe?
attorney had no comment.
65
but
refills are
technically
free.
a fugitive from justice who may well be out of the state.
Thanks.
Channel 8 has learned that Roberts had planned to leave the area and continue her studies in New Haven. Police speculate that
Thanks.
that planned move might be the basis of a motive in the killing. And coming up next,
We checked the bank where we found his car. Cooper took daily cash limits on everything. Checking, savings, Vista, Bankmaster. The total was $2,300. His lawyer says he got weird when he told him there was a warrant. He wouldn't commit to come in. I hate to say it, Lou, but he's a runner. Thank you. A truck stop waitress out on I-95 had a customer who looked like Cooper, making a lot of calls. She thinks he was hitching.
Okay, let's get it out. But go easy, Jason. There's no indication that this is anything other than an unarmed man.
Dr. Harris.
No, but actually, you know, I got a really good explanation for being here.
I'm listening.
Well, I'm a colleague of Dr. Harrison. I handle his emergencies when he's unavailable, and actually, I don't really have a perfectly good reason for being here. Mrs. Barnes?
What do you want?
Mrs. Barnes, I know if I was in there, I'd slam the door, I'd call the police, but would you please listen to me?
What's this about?
Your husband claimed that someone was trying to destroy his life. Well, I think that same man is after me.
Just wait right there. Can't come in here like that. Here's a towel, sweatsuit. You can change outside. No tricks. My husband taught me how to use this. Well, my husband was brilliant. Formidable man. He's destroyed by a tragic weakness. There was no phantom.
In all the articles that I read, they talked about his work as a prosecutor. Now, isn't it possible that someone was out to settle a score?
That's a long time ago.
But he handled big cases. These were terrible crimes, dangerous men.
I'm sorry. It's getting late.
This man is evil made flesh. Please help me.
I really think it's time for you to leave. You seem like a very nice young man. Tomorrow, when you clear, you'll see. I do know some excellent trial attorneys.
Who is this woman?
Just
just an old friend.
A good friend? What's her name?
That's none of your concern.
Maybe you should see some of my pictures.
I'm going to insist.
This is my sister. She lives in Durham, North Carolina, 10 minutes from me. And this is my mother. She died 4 years ago this March. She always loved that dress.
In the early 1960s, your father was a prosecutor. Louisiana. He was a superb lawyer. Dedicated. And his best friend and partner was my husband.
I never really knew him. My mother wouldn't even talk about him.
That was for your own safety. You see, organized crime was deeply entrenched in New Orleans, and your father worked on a major case. Prosecuted one of the biggest. Boy, he was tough. Maybe even reckless. Ultimately, it cost him his life.
How did he die?
An accident. We all knew it was an execution. He even knew it was coming. That's why he arranged to protect his wife and his children.
So my name isn't Jordan Cooper.
No. You were such a sweet baby. Looks like you've grown into quite a young man. I think your father would have been very proud. Most of Raymond's cases were crimes of violence, and almost always he worked with your father. Benito Scarpa. Benny the Butcher. He would have killed for fun. Instead, they made him a rich man, an enforcer, a man of power, influence.
Did he kill my father?
He promised him the fury of hell. Hello?
Mrs. Barnes? Mrs. Grace Barnes?
Who's calling?
Lieutenant Shannon, Durham PD.
Yes, Lieutenant. No, I haven't seen him. I heard something about it on the news. Yes, of course, I'll be careful. Now, I'll call you if I see anything suspicious. All right, thank you. Goodbye. That was the Durham Police Department. They know you're in Arlington.
Yeah. They must have found my duffel bag at Harris's office. I gotta get out of here. This man isn't Dietz.
Oh, Scarpa died in prison. Maybe it's a relative, an associate.
Maybe I'll find something in New Orleans.
Oh, you look great. So, what'll you do if you find him?
I need proof. Otherwise, I'm just a killer making wild accusations. Thank you. Train station.
Yes, sir.
Arlington.
Yes, sir. Get on in.
Detective Brewster, Durham PD. Can I talk to you a minute?
Detective, I told the other officer I haven't seen this man.
I've only got a couple of questions. It would really help our investigation. Thank you.
Arlington Amrail Express baggage.
Headed to Prosper, New Orleans on track 5, sir. Thank you. Next, please.
Mind if I join you? Everyone's talking about you. How could this have happened? What were the signs? Where could he be?
You know, there's 2 uniformed policemen 20 feet away from you right now. Why don't you just put an end to it?
And risk exposure? I don't think so.
Well, then why don't you go fuck yourself?
Ouch. What brings you to Arlington, Jordan?
The food.
Did you find anything in Dr. Harris's office? You know, I think this talking therapy it's really had its day, don't you?
No.
No? You disagree?
No, I didn't find anything.
Oh. Sort of a dead end.
You know what's wrong with the universe? You get to sit here playing games, eating your lunch meat. And Kathy Roberts is dead.
I believe she was very fond of you. Because at the end, as a larynx was filling with blood, she spoke a single word. She spoke your name. I guess you had to have been there.
Now you listen to me, Hollis. Well, that's stupid, isn't it? Because that's not your name. Shithead. Now you listen to me, shithead. I'm just curious about something. Do you believe in God? Hey. I'm trying to make a point here. Do you believe in God? Because if you do, you better be asking him for a favor. Ask him to be sure that when this is all over, the police get to you before I do. Believe in that.
Your attention, please. Arlington Amrail Express baggage service is available at the main concourse.
I've just seen the man you're looking for.
What the fuck are you looking at, huh?
Nothing.
Hey.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yo, man, I saw your mom last night. She told me to hi.
Train number 21. By Greensboro, Spartanburg, Birmingham, and now departing track number 6.
Man, I just missed my train. Any chance we can catch it at the next station?
Well, we can probably get it in D.C. You gotta pay double the meter.
Let's do it. I'm screwed if I miss this meeting.
What have we got?
Okay, thanks.
Approximately 6 a.m., Mr. Cooper hitches his way to Arlington, Virginia in order to burglarize a psychiatrist's office. His take, a Rolodex card. Pays a visit to a recent widow with whom he has no ostensible connection. And after a late-night snack, slits her throat. Dresses in one of her dead husband's suits, no forcible entry. Are we talking Stockholm Syndrome here?
Maybe he didn't do it.
Lou, I think we have to face the fact that our English professor is a serial killer.
There's something we're not seeing.
Oh, my God. Here comes the bag.
I'm going to Arlington.
Me too?
Well, now, if you would just learn to leave a bag at the office, we wouldn't have to waste time going to your house every time we need to take a little trip, detective.
What are we looking for?
We gotta go to Dr. Harris's, talk to him, get a list of his patients, go to the Barnes house, check that out, and find the connection.
Maybe we should just leave this one to the feds.
He's my suspect. I'm bringing him in.
Thanks.
Sorry. Whew. Guess I should have been an accountant, huh? Massage table. Tools of the trade. You, want me to wake you when we get to your station?
No. Thank you.
Shannon?
Yes, I am. Call me Lou.
Hi, Lou.
My partner.
Jason Harper?
Jason, nice to meet you. Excuse me. This is Sergeant Shea. Jordan Cooper. Aha.
I don't want to get involved, but I could swear he was just here in the cosmetics department. He even bought something.
May I have your name and number, sir? Hello? Hello?
What was that?
A witness. Says he just saw Cooper at the Boulevard in Willowcrest.
Doing what?
Buying cologne.
So what was up with his tie?
So don't even try.
Yeah, right.
Let's go do some more damage.
Anything?
Nothing. It's like he went up in smoke.
What about that witness they called? Did you get a name?
You wouldn't say.
Bank master on the line.
Who you got?
His name's Robert Owens.
Thank you. Mr. Owens, Lieutenant Shannon, Durham PD.
We've got mall security and our own people with pictures of Cooper on all the exits.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. He's still in the store. The clerk is stalling him. Terminal 4.
It's right over there.
Do not move, do not breathe, do not think.
Don't fight it.
This was a fine use of taxpayers' money.
The call you got. The witness said he saw Cooper in the store.
It was a mistake. Probably confused. Must have heard his name or something.
But he specifically said he saw a man that looked like Jordan Cooper.
What are you getting at?
We have an anonymous tipster, a detailed description, a location, and a time. We have absolutely perfect information.
The caller, what did he sound like?
I don't know. Southern?
Excuse me. Sergeant, can I speak with you for a minute?
Sure.
Barnes was a prosecutor.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with a list of his cases.
Whew. That is one place a woman definitely has it easier. You know, moving vehicle and all. So, you going all the way to New Orleans?
Yeah.
Cool, me too. Supposed to go last year for Mardi Gras, but didn't happen. Looks great on TV, though. Did you have a good nap?
Yeah.
So what brings you to New Orleans, anyway?
Business.
What kind?
Insurance.
Oh, yeah? What company?
It's a commercial product. It's a variable rate annuity, and it's kind of technical.
So why are you flying?
Miss, I hope you won't take this the wrong way, but it's really none of your business.
You're right. Sorry. Listen, I know you think I'm incredibly irritating, but I just had to know some things about you.
Miss. Ellen, look, we're gonna be in New Orleans in an hour. Maybe you could just watch the scenery until then.
Okay, well, here's the thing. First of all, you're probably wondering what I'm doing on this train.
No, I'm not one.
No, see, there are circumstances beyond my control. Felicia, my friend, total fear of flying. She's the one who insisted I take this train trip in the first place, and then she flakes on me. But I'm committed. Oh, yes, I'm going to New Orleans. The only problem is I only have enough money for half of a room, so that is why I had to know.
Excuse me, what?
Who you really are. Okay, you're not some murderer psycho or anything. You're not some stupid girl talking my head off like I'm doing to you. You're like this really boring guy, you know? Quiet, safe.
No, I'm boring.
I mean that in a good way, seriously. Anyway, we could, you know, split a room and we'd both save money. Hey, I'll even throw in a free massage. What do you think?
Well, that's very generous of you. I'll tell you what. I'll think about it.
Great.
Let me help you with that.
Great, thanks.
Where did you say you were staying?
Cool. So I'm gonna be at the convention most of the day. You wanna grab some dinner later? We can laugh at the tourist. Gosh, this place is great.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna order some room service and, turn in early.
Your first day in the Crescent City, you're gonna stay in the room? I don't think so. I think they have a law against that.
Well, remember me. I'm boring.
Okay, well, you're not getting off that easy. Fair warning.
Sir, no beverages in the reading room.
Sorry. Assassination of Scarpa's only son.
Authorities believe the man suspected of murdering a Carolina co-ed has struck again. Chapel Hill resident Jordan Cooper has been missing since Tuesday. Police have no leads. The University Board of Governors had no comment, but sources revealed today that Cooper had recently been committed to a state-run mental institution. Originally, Cooper was sought in connection with the brutal slaying of his fiancée, Catherine Roberts. The author and Carolina University faculty member allegedly struck in Arlington, Virginia. His target, former Louisiana State Equalization Board member Grace Barnes.
Hey. Wow. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, really.
You're not all right. Yeah, come with me. Okay, so when's the last time you had a massage?
It's been a while.
I can tell your back's like a giant knot. Okay, just clear your mind, concentrate on your breathing, nice and easy. Good, think about something good. Someplace far away. Someplace cool and green with quiet shadows. Where it's safe, nobody can get to you. Where only good things happen.
Peekaboo, Jordan.
Put a buck in here?
Jordan, stop it! Jordan!
Did you kill Catherine Roberts?
I'm sorry. It's, just, it's a difficult time for me right now.
Okay. You want to talk about it? I'm a good listener.
I think maybe I just better get some rest.
Okay. Great, thank you. Well, they apologized. They said it'd be up any minute.
Okay, so here's some cash for my half. I'm gonna jump in the shower.
Great, thanks.
What is this? Boy. He'd be about 50 now. Winslow Connolly. Killed his parents. Mass scholar.
Oh, they finally got here, huh, Ellen?
Joe, right. Pardon me. I saw him. Yeah, right through there.
What? Just meet us.
Say, Cooper. He's waiting down. Right, I got it.
I got the Barnes list.
Did they pull the case files yet?
It's all in dead storage. Even with the rush, it'll take days.
Most of these cases are around New Orleans. Anybody else see this?
Uh-uh.
Good, because I think our guy has X-ray vision. Ready?
Looking for these folks. Their name Connolly. Used to have a place near here.
Nobody there now. Dead. Gone. Damn shame, too. Finest cotton land in the parish.
How do you get out there?
You don't want to go out there.
Yeah, I do want to go out there.
And you'd be going alone, mister.
That old truck for rent?
Sure it is. $50.
You got anything smaller?
Keep it. Need a receipt. Thank you.
Sir.
This is it. Thank you for the Barnes list.
Anything?
Dead and buried. Perps in prison. Gentlemen on parole. I suppose those are still possibles. Damn. Nothing on Connolly.
Connolly.
The kid murdered both his parents. Remember, his file was checked out or something?
What do we know about him?
Convicted, 62. 2 consecutive life terms, no parole. A couple of transfers, 92, 94. Then nothing. His records are all screwed up.
Computer records?
Everything's on computer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I completely understand. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, Sheriff? Some guy just called from out the old Connolly place. He's going on about a bunch of computers and stuff. I didn't know they had electricity out there anymore.
Deputy, this is Detective Jason Harper, Durham, North Carolina PD.
No. No, it's usually pretty quiet around here. Yeah. You might think the object of a national manhunt would stick out some.
Do you know anything about the Connolly family?
Well, that is a coincidence. Sweetwater Base to Unit 1. Come in, please. Sweetwater Base to Unit 1. Come in, please. You need some help out there, Sheriff?
Good evening, Professor Cooper. Can we talk? I really need to have a tutorial with you. Isn't there some way you could make time for me? Oh my, your schedule is wall to wall. Why don't you come out and fight like a man? Is it because you're unmanly? You have my sympathies. Some have said the same of me, but they are no longer with us. Come on, Jordan. Show your face. Don't be like Barnes. Miserable little coward. Think I went through all this just so you get up and kill yourself?
Now just hold it right there, mister.
This man is not who he says he is. He's a murderer.
Oh, we got plenty of time to work all that out. Just you toss that gun over here. Now!
Good going, Carl.
A couple of cops from up north called from the road, Sheriff. They're gonna be here any minute.
You done fine, Carl. I'll take it from here.
Inside the house, there's some kind of control room. He's hooked up to stuff all over the country. Look inside! Shut up!
You know something about this, Sheriff? Sheriff, no!
Damn it. Carl, give me my gun and go on back to the office like none of this ever happened.
What do you mean, Sheriff?
What part of this is confusing you, Carl? Give me my goddamn gun!
Don't do it, he'll kill us both!
Let's just wait for those other cops to get here.
I gave you an order!
There now. That's better. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Anything he needed, he made. His own prison release, property records, money, a whole new life. He could have gone on like this forever.
Thanks for believing me.
Now listen up. I want those assignments by Thursday.
Jordan, any chance you're free for dinner tonight?
No, I can't. I'm kind of tied up the rest of the day. Thanks, though.
I'm Jordan.